Hey there, it is Monday, September 15th, and yes, it is time for yet another episode of the BTC Beach Daily DeFi Harvest. Woo! Exciting, I know. Someone told me I needed to be a little bit more upbeat in my presentation, so I have had 2 coffees, and here we go. Where are we at today? Well, today is a great day. In terms of price appreciation, why? Because AERO had a big, huge pop, and gave us $245, which is great. It's out of range. We're going to have to deal with that shortly. But apart from that, Ethereum has gone out of range on the low end, not by much. It's basically hitting the low end. Nothing to worry about there. And the other positions are still in range, chugging along, making a few bucks every day. So life is good. We will rebalance AERO. We will ignore Ethereum. And we'll get to our harvest. So let's get that figured out right now. First off, we'll put some numbers in. 66,923, 66,923, 436.84, and let's get our prices. If you're not using TradingView, it's actually pretty good. Although if you're using it with Safari, every 10 seconds it tells you you've got a pop-up blocker, which, well, what you gonna do? So yeah, this is the pop that we've had in AERO. It woke up around 10:30, I guess, this morning, and it's had some pretty impressive volume. So I guess that's where we made our money. We are out of range. I'm thinking somewhere around 132 is where I'm going to reset my high range to, and I'm going to keep it in the 117 area because AERO never stays up for long. I'd love it if it did, but it hasn't shown itself to be all that great in terms of staying pumped for a long term. If we go back, say, 3 months, it had its moment. It might be doing that again. But yeah, I made it up to like 160 momentarily, and then back into this range. So I'm not buying it yet. Maybe 132, something like that. We'll get things figured out first, but let's get our prices. Bitcoin is 114,959, 114,959. Ethereum is 4510. And you'll notice something new on the spreadsheet today. I finally got out of my MicroStrategy position, and now I have Solana. Yay! Hopefully that'll do better than MicroStrategy. Strategy these days. I do have Strategy, the real stock, in my real world portfolio, but I also was testing out the tokenized version of MicroStrategy. And the big problem I had was trying to get out of it. There was no volume whatsoever. So eventually what I did was I went to Meteora and set up a liquidity pool and managed to get out of it overnight. So that was good. Didn't lose that much money. What was this thing worth at its peak? It was worth 22, 23. So I didn't do too badly on the whole thing, I guess. Still, I don't recommend these tokenized stocks just yet. There's just not enough volume to be able to get in and out without losing a whole bunch of money. So where we're at, Solana is currently at 232.90. So yeah, we didn't lose that much. That's good. All right, so we have prices, we have the weights, so I'm still above 15%. You know what that means? We'd be buying Bitcoin. So let's do that. On to VFAT. Oh, you see, ETH came back into range there. That's why we don't immediately rebalance as soon as we see things. So we want CBB, GC. And we sign. complete. AERO. CDB. Come on, baby. Calculate that route. There we go. See, network is going up again, 30 cents. Not sure why, but that's just the way it works. Great, we're over 0.002 for the day. Grab the BTC pool. And we'll grab the ETH BTC. And confirm. Great. We're done on this side. Supply it over to Aave. We're over 0.003 today. Excellent. Now let's see if we have to confirm twice. I'll bet we do. Oh, there I go again. Allowing unlimited. Come on, hackers, come get me. No, please don't. That would suck. And finally we supply. Yay. Great, $433. Thank you very much. Not bad for a day's work. So we will get our balances, throw it into the spreadsheet, and then we will do our rebalancing. Great, that's all that done, and rebalance, right. Oh, I'll get the 52,362, 52,362. There, now we're done. So let's have a look at AERO, right? We'll go back to the graph here. As you see, let's go back to a one-day chart. It's been hanging around this 117, 115 mark for quite a while. And it very well could go right back there. So let's say, I'm gonna go to 5-day. $116 will definitely keep us in range for the bottom. Do we want to go as high as 132? Yeah, let's be safe. Let's do 132, 116 to 132. So something I don't mention often, usually the prices are reversed from what a normal human would want to see. So you want the price in USDC, and that way you will stay into a number that you can understand. 1.332 on the high end, and on the bottom end, what do we say, 116? That is a tight range. Whew. All right, well, let's stick with that. Oh, that's 124. Okay, that's why it's not making any sense. All right. $116, $115. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room on the top. 132. So 132 at the bottom, at the top, and 116. Sure, 116 at the bottom. That will probably keep us in range for a while, unless it pops more. But if we once again take a look at the graph on the 1 day, this I think was a bit of a crazy moment. I don't think that's going to happen. It's not going to crawl back up there anytime soon, I don't think. So we're 132, 116. I feel good with that range. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm being an idiot. I probably am. So yeah, let me know, and maybe I'll get better at making these new ranges. But I think that this will keep us in range for the longest amount of time. So we'll do that. Triple check. 131.7, 132, 132, and because it's moving around on us, that's why. There we go. Rebalance that. Like that APR. That's nice. Let's see what it gives us. Now, it did say it was going to give us 119 AEROs, which is sort of what happens sometimes when you, sudden market changes. All right. This, before I go back and try again, when you rebalance, you often end up with a bunch of tokens that you weren't expecting. So you could end up with sometimes up to a couple of $1,000 in my case. So maybe call it 10% of your pool size could get returned to you, so you end up with less money invested and less money making the money. So that's something to watch out for. Let's try it again. Unknown reason. That's exciting. All right, let's try this again. So we want to go up, what was it, 2%? No, we want to go, switch to USD, we want to go 132, and what was it, down 12-ish? We will go to 116 and 132.0. Okay, 132.1, whatever it wants to give me. I'm good with it. Oh, this time it's only giving me $7 back, or 7 AEROs back. That's better. All right, there you go. We're back to earning money. Let's check our balances here. This is one thing to note as well. When you have AERO positions, it understands the ETH that you have, but it doesn't understand the BTC that you have in terms of the price. So this 22 doesn't make much sense at all. So we have 100 of USD, wonder why, and 83 of AERO. So between the two of these, we could probably add more to this position. Let's increase with USD and AERO. So this brings all of our USDC. Oh, are we out of range again already? Okay. Oh, it just needed to refresh. Okay, let's have a look here. So we are going to do USDC and AERO. It's going to use up all our USDC and 878 AEROs. Okay, that works. So we're going to spend. We are going to have a low fee, and that's good. So I'll approve this. I will approve this. And now we're going to do this. Whoa! $5 fee? I don't think so. $2 is still too much, but I'll take it. Let's get this done. Now, do we actually spend $2? Okay, it actually was only 2 cents. That's better. It scared me there, didn't it? Okay, so we have everything invested. And we've already made $1. That's great. I like the APR. So let's come back tomorrow and see how we've done. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Hopefully another $400 or $500 day. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Anyway, take care. Cheers.